Hi everybody, and welcome to the environmental health class. My name is Dr. Beamel, and I will be your instructor for this semester. I just wanted to take a minute and welcome you to the class, and then also kind of just go over a few things in Canvas so that everybody's on the same page. Just make sure that that you know what to expect. So when you log into Canvas, you're going to see this page. It's going to, once you click on the course, you're going to see this page. Once you get into here, one of the first things, of course, that you're going to do is go through the syllabus. Now, I'm not going to go through everything on the syllabus in this video. There are some very important things that you need to keep in mind with the syllabus in regards to the assignments, how the course works, the course policies, submissions. By the way, there's no late work accepted in this course, so please make sure that you get everything in on time. And I actually recommend that you work ahead a little bit. You're more than welcome to do that in this course. But I always recommend that just because you never know what's going to happen during the semester. And if something happens and you're gone for a week, I really don't want you to be behind. So to give yourself a little bit of buffer room, I again would recommend that you work ahead. So everything is laid out in regards to the sections of the course, the grading. One thing to keep in mind with the grading here, I'm very particular, and Canvas is very particular on the grading. And so, for example, if you look at the grading scale here, if you get an 89.9%, and that's your final grade in the course, you will get a B+. It doesn't get bumped up to an A-. I don't round up, I don't round down. You get the grade you earn. So that's something definitely to keep in mind. Please don't email me at the end of the semester and ask me to bump up your grade, because it's not going to happen. Let's see, so the way this is all broken down, there are assignments, there's quizzes, there's discussions, 4 exams. Those are going to be taken with a new system called Proctorio, so please go through this instruction sheet that's listed here and make sure you understand the Proctorio system. Make sure it's set up on your Canvas system on your computer. You are going to need a webcam, and you're going to need a microphone as well. Basically what it does is it prevents me from having to put the test in the testing center, so you don't have to go there, but it turns your room into a testing center. So I can see you as you're taking the test. It records you while you're taking the test. It flags any suspicious behavior. So please make sure you're focusing on the screen. You're not looking off to the side or looking up, because it flags those things, makes it look like you're cheating. So just some things to keep in mind. But that's basically what Proctorio is going to do. And then, of course, if you have technical issues with Canvas, with Proctorio, anything like that, make sure you use the Help tab and go through Canvas support. Now I'm going to go back to the main page here. And after you've gone through the syllabus, after you've read through everything, there's a page with my information on it here. I'm not going to go over that. Your first discussion is basically just to introduce yourself. I like to get to know my students as much as possible, so please put some thought into that as you're describing yourself. It's also going to run you through a student orientation regarding Canvas, so make sure you do that so you know everything that's going on and how to use Canvas well. Then you're going to update your profile and notifications. That just means that any message that I send to you, you're definitely going to get it. So that'll walk you through those steps. There is a little syllabus quiz then that you're going to take, and a little discussion, a little orientation discussion, which is going to kind of get you into the environmental health mindset. It's going to ask you about agencies and things like that. So that's just the orientation section. You'll notice the due dates listed on here. Of course, in future courses, these due dates will be different, so please don't go off this video for your due dates. Please make sure you check the Canvas course. And then you'll move right into lesson 1, and each lesson is going to start with an overview page. That overview page is going to give you the outcomes for that lesson, what you should be able to do by the end. It's going to give you a little bit of an overview, and then it's going to get into the important stuff, what you need to read, and then what you need to do in that section. So is there a discussion? Is there an assignment you need to submit? Is there a quiz you need to complete? Is there an assignment, an exam that you need to do? All of that's going to be listed in this section. And again, for future courses, because I am recording this for summer of 2019, for future courses, this may look a little different as we adjust the course. We modify based on student feedback and that. So just make sure you pay attention to what's listed in that overview page. And then once you get out of that overview page, you can actually either just click the next button over here and that'll take you to the next thing, or you can go back to home and look at everything listed out again. So if in this case with lesson 1, you would read the overview. There's then a discussion regarding overpopulation. There's an essay that you'll do on the impact of overpopulation and a chapter 1 quiz. And again, in future courses, this may look a little bit different, but this is how it's going to be laid out. This is how you're going to see this. And so you'll go through, and every lesson has a quiz, 10 questions, 1 point per question from the book. So make sure you've done the reading. It's not open book, it's not open note, but you do get 2 chances to take it. Now the questions are pulled from a test bank, so the first quiz you get will be different from the second quiz you get. So keep that in mind. But it will keep the highest of the 2 scores, so it's really to your benefit to take it twice just to see if you can get a better score anyway. But that's basically how it's outlined. Once you get down into, in this case, lesson 3, you'll see exam 1 is listed at the bottom of this one, so it covers those 3 chapters. And again, just make sure you've got Proctorio set up so that works properly. And definitely get Proctorio set up ahead of time so that you're not trying to do this on the day that you're trying to take the exam. You really need to do that beforehand. And then as you scroll through, you get down to the bottom, there's 12 lessons total. Again, pay attention to those due dates. Again, nothing is accepted late. And if you have any questions, definitely feel free to contact me. But that's basically it on the course. Of course, there's the grading tab over here, but most of your time is going to be spent navigating from this homepage. So like I said, welcome to class. Hope you enjoy the course. Hope you learn a lot from the course. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me.